Alright guys, welcome to CastCraFtAu. This is BlkMrkt and
This is STS Loftra,
he will
Team
be
Stasis. Will be
helping
joining you
me
guys.
with the CastCraft co-craft here, co-cast here. There's too many words for me at the moment, but as you can see, this is the losers bracket final. It is between Ling King and ForDarkness, and once we get into game here, we will go ahead and introduce them.
Oh, there we go.
There we go, nice starting there. Pull up the nameplates, and as we can see here, it is on Shakira's Plateau, and down in the bottom left hand corner we have as the purple or pink, whatever you want to see it as, Zerg Ling King, and down here in the bottom right we see ForDarkness as the red Protoss. So basically what we're looking at is a best of 5. First map, obviously, Shakira's Plateau, and we'll see where it goes from there. Winner does play KJ. He won the winners bracket all the way to the end. He just has to wait for the result of this one to play whoever he wants to.
Cool. So I'll ask you one thing, man. You know, for Darkness, I know he's a Protoss player, and I've been observing several of his games so far. He's playing pretty well, but how's linking?
Surprisingly well, actually. He played. He was in the final of the winners bracket, and he did go up against KJ there. He lost 3-2, but he was surprisingly up 2-1 actually. I think he just lost it a bit at the end there, but he definitely has a chance at taking this whole title out.
Mm. Oh wait, yeah, that was the other guy, the other Zerg that played. I remember the Hydra Ling match between for Darkness. That was a different guy. My bad.
I think you're talking about Tony.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Tony. He's a good player as well, and I think he does really well against Protoss, but against Zerg, I think it's where he struggles a bit. He seemed to lose a bit more games against the Zerg than to anyone else. So
that's true.
We've got we got a spectator's view there. People saying hi. Looks like KJ's in, having a stare, making sure he knows what's going on, and getting a little sneak peek of what he gets to see in the final.
Like always.
Yeah.
Well, we do have a Forge Fast Expand for Darkness. Very common build against a Zerg. You would see a Mercenary Special on Shakira's Plateau, though. Forge Fast Expand is a very common build. You wouldn't even. Why would you give up that chance to expand when you know you're against a Zerg on such a map like this? If BlkMrkt, man, what do you play, bro? What do you play?
Exactly. I play Protoss myself, and this is exactly what I'd be doing. And well, the choice of the cannon first is a good one, but he does have the probe in his base, so he knows what's going on. He knows that the pool is down. That's probably why he put the cannon first. But depends on what you can see. I usually go for Nexus first and then start up with the cannon. But each to their own. It all works, and he's pretty much doing a standard build here right now. He's probably going to go into 7 gates, or we might even see him take a bit harder into some airplay.
Oh, especially, yeah, of course. Like, there was a build recently, well, not recently, just a month ago, that when you go Forge Fast Expand, you go straight into a double Stargate, and you push out with, like, gateway units as well, and you mix in Archons and all that stuff, and especially on a map like this, it is very doable, man.
Oh,
like,
wow.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you there, but he put a gateway down there, and he actually didn't get cancelled. I think he's just a little bit strange about that.
Oh my god, where? Where? At the pylon at the Zerg's?
Yeah, he had a pylon at the natural there, and he put a gateway down next to it, but he forgot to cancel it, so he just lost 150 minerals straight off there.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
That's not too good.
That resulting in these links just coming over to check out what's going on. They're not going to get far, of course, with the cannon there, but it looks like they're going to turn around and just go back to base. No, it looks like they're just going to patrol the middle of the map, even better.
If you do go for a Forge Fast Expand, as in yourself, what would you do in this situation? You delayed the Zerg's expansion for a while now. Would you take up to would you go air units, or just go straight for some kind of like 2 base all in? Usually 2 base all in is pretty strong for Protoss, anyways.
Yeah. For what he's done, and he's well saturated his expansion way before the Zerg has actually got his up. What he's done, he could just go with a simple probably Zealot, and as you said, the double Stargate would work perfectly here because he hasn't got the lair tech up yet. It's coming on its way right now, actually, but
Mm.
it's still going to be a few minutes before he actually gets any sort of air units out. Those queens, he's only got one queen, three queens at the moment, actually, so that's not too bad. But
Should be able to like take care of any early Void Rays, early Phoenix, and stuff like that. With 3 queens should be enough. And then he does have a lair on his way. It's already almost complete, halfway done actually. And there is an evolution chamber. Though he's getting his ass really late though.
It is a little bit late. He was delayed there, but I think he might have just concentrated a little bit too much on getting that expansion down in his natural than actually putting any buildings down behind it. So
yeah. Well, so we do see a Forge Fast expand into a 3-gate robo. 4-gate robo, actually.
yeah, well, a total of 4 gates in total. So I mean, he's got a bit extra room to put down those extra gates anyway. So.
True.
It'd just be interesting to see what actually comes out of this, and it's a warp prism, so it looks like it's going to be a few drops to start off with, just in the natural. A good choice because he doesn't have those anti-air units, just the queen, and if you can get a lot of a lot of zealots in there, you can do a lot of damage, especially because he only has blings.
Oh, there is a lair going down for linking though.
Yeah, the lair's gone down.
I mean, I'm sorry, not link. I'm a spire.
Right.
My bad. My spire.
Spire.
Yeah.
Not very well hidden, but that's alright. He will be able to see that when he brings across this. He's bringing the sentries, loading up the sentry play. I've actually seen him do this twice, I think, before now. He's put in a few sentry play there just to stop the links from getting in, or from stopping the anything from getting into the mineral line or out of it. So he basically force fields either side of it, and nothing can get in or out, so he just takes out all the drones like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Pretty clever way to do it, but he's rallying it right to the ramp.
Yeah, that's what he did with the... He just want to get the sentries out there as soon as possible to the ramp so he can block it off. But then, let's see. Yep, he does block it. But the thing is that the spy is complete. He's going to have like a few mutas out to take care of this warp prism anyways. So this harass shouldn't be too long. Unless he loses these 3 queens, then that's not going to turn out too well for him.
He is running in the way against... I'm sure he's just going to keep those sentries there to block off the ramp. That was a pretty poor block there by linking. But looks like he's just going to go back, pick up everything and just leave because he sees those mutas are coming. Oh no, he's actually dropping on the low ground now. Trying to do exactly the same thing but in the opposite direction, and those mutas are out now. It's going to be a bit dangerous. He's going to have to warp in some... No, he just warps in more zealots. Interesting.
That is interesting. Actually, well, it takes a while until those Zerglings can get out, and these mutas are going to take forever to kill the zealots anyways. But I think that wasn't a very good investment into like doing that continuous harass. You should just really get out of there rather than just keep staying there. You lost the prism for no reason.
Yeah, agreed. He didn't actually do that much damage to units lost. Whoops, that's not units lost. Units
he
lost.
He took down 2 queens. That's pretty much it, I guess.
Which isn't too bad, I suppose. But
it's not too bad.
For the amount of gas that he used for it, I suppose it'll be alright.
Well, the problem here is he has to deal with these mutas now. And there's like 12 mutas. Well, there is some stalkers, but he's going to be stuck in his base for probably the next 2 to 3 minutes and won't be able to get anywhere.
Yeah, as long as he controls these mutas pretty well, he should be able to fix it up nicely. Oh, he's going to lose a few cannons here if he doesn't be careful. Oh, so many minerals going away there. I always hate that when mutas come out like that.
Oh no, where's these workers going?
Not sure. It looks like the workers are set to attack the mutas. Or maybe he's just bringing them all down.
It's actually okay to do that though, because you can't really catch up with the mutas all the time.
Yeah.
So therefore, keep the workers with you might as long as you can keep them alive is fine.
Yeah, that's right. The more workers, the better, of course. Now we see that linking here has expanded to his 3rd, up in the top left-hand corner there. Pretty much just at the moment going for Muta-Ling. And those mutas doing a little bit of damage, but basically doing a flyover, getting a lot of information, seeing everything that's going on inside ForDarkness' base. And he knows that he's ahead, really. He doesn't have that much tech, and he got all those probes off the mineral line, so that would slow things down by about 30 seconds as well.
Mm-hmm.
But ForDarkness here looking like he wants to do a bit of a push to the third, maybe. Or just set up a front offensive line, make sure he can get reinforcements real quick.
I don't think this push would do much if he engages though. But
Yeah.
the fact that he's probably just going to take out this queen in this third base pretty easily.
Well, for the amount of mutiling that linking actually has, it's going to be an interesting confrontation. You might actually get up the ramp and to block it off and trap the mutas, but I don't think linking is that bad a player to actually notice that. But they're moving out. No, he looks like he's just going to let this base die.
As long as he can surround his army when he leaves, he should be alright.
Yeah, if he gets the right timing on that.
That's right.
It looks like he's
there's a bunch of mutas left now.
letting it go.
Will he go home or will he just go push forward? That's the question right now, because he stopped producing workers off 2 bases though. Unless he's going for an all-in, he's waiting for Blink.
He is.
And he's gonna push.
Almost finished. Of course, level 2 is on the way. He's got +1 already.
Oh, and here it is.
He's moving up. He's moving up to. Oh, very nice.
Oh, nice force builds. But the mutas are doing way too much damage here. The Zerglings are getting through. There's not going to be much of his army left after the Lings are finished with them.
No, absolutely not. He needed to get those sentries to put up the Guardian Shields to actually stop those mutas from doing anything. But looks like he needs to tech into some High Templar maybe just to get rid of those, because mutas still very dangerous even after the patch. Of course, this is being played on patch 1.3. 1.4.3, so the Phoenix upgrade with the +1 range, I think it is +6 now, if you upgrade it. But I don't know, I've yet to see anybody actually use it, so it'd be interesting.
Yeah, because you don't want to spend way too many resources and just making only Phoenix. And then at the end, if there's no more mutas, then Phoenix just becomes a bit unuseful. I wouldn't say useless, but they're not as useful as they can be with mutas.
I absolutely agree. I found it hard to understand the +1 range. I don't know. I found it hard to get no Phoenix near him anyway, so as they die so fast. But to the front here, we have linking, pulling up some Banelings there. It looks like he's just going to do a Baneling bust through the middle here. If he gets in with these Lings straight to the... Wow, there's actually 2 holes. That's quite interesting. And he's going for the Baneling straight into the mineral line. Is he going to get anything? He gets a few drones there. Wow, he gets them all gone. Sick.
I mean, the probes are all gone. Now, these Blink Storms won't be doing too much against these mutas, because they're just going to be leaving right now.
Yeah. He's done way more than enough damage he wants to. He'd probably bring these mutas back just to finish off the Nexus, but he's paid off for more than he needs to.
All he needs to do is just keep macroing right now, and he just roll ForDarkness with what he has, because ForDarkness has practically lost all his workers except for the ones in the main, which is no more than enough to saturate 1 base. And he's not going to be doing any more timing pushes anymore, and these mutas are going to take over everything. Watch. Ah, there it is.
Getting a nice blink there. Taking out two of the 3 of the mutas there. But yeah, as we see, he's got that High Templar archives down, and he's researching Storm. So if he does get that out, it will nullify the mutas a little bit more than they need to be, than they should be. But still a long way to go for that.
Ooh, I don't think this is a good idea. No.
Pushing up.
Unless it blinks to high ground, but then still, these mutas are going to take care of him.
Yeah. No, I don't think he's just going to be able to try and run away. He's not going to be able to do much damage at all. Those Lings are on +2, +1 at the moment, but I think this is pretty much a game over, especially with the amount of probes that ForDarkness has.
And these Lings are just going to run straight in.
Very nice block there with the Zealots. Of course, not lasting long. These Banelings are just going to run through. Oh, we're getting a bit of lag there.
Oh, I would dance these Zerglings right now. Dance. Oh, storm it off. Storm it off.
He gets a pretty good storm in there. He actually takes out quite a few Lings and a few mutas, but it's not enough. And there we see the first game going to linking. Alright, so linking is up 1-0 in this best of 5, and we will see ForDarkness choosing the next map as loser's choice. And yeah, I'm not sure what it's going to be. I wonder if it's going to be a two-player map or a bigger macro map, because I know from the previous games that ForDarkness has played, he wins a lot on the small two-player maps where he just proxies everything.
Hmm.
He
No,
tends to love
you're
it.
right, man. I kind of noticed for Darkness's game so far is like he's pretty strong if he actually all-ins off two base. But it depends on the map size and all. Like, for example, for Shattered Temple, he'll be doing pretty well. I think he'll pick Shattered Temple. I would hope he does.
Yeah, Shadow Temple, he just actually found Hot Dice online, so he might be coming to join us.
Nice. Did he just
Um,
got on?
I'm not sure. I'm just trying to find out if he's at work or not. So, all right, guys. For this game is game one. It's over now, and we're going to go jump into game two. This has been Timid Rats.
Yeah, and SS Software.
See you in the next game.